The greatest joy of being an architect, or the moment that gives you the most, I think, reward, is when that platform is installed and you're able to climb a stair and stand on that level that wasn't there 30 days ago and say, we've created something. My name is Giampiero Pugliese. I'm the principal of Audax Architecture. Our whole philosophy of design is pretty clear. It's basically the idea of what I call human architecture. It's really finding a way to find the balance between traditional architecture and our contemporary sensibilities. My goal is to try to do architecture that fits in the continuum of history. So it's contemporary, but it respects the past. The Bedford project is a good example of that because we sort of take the Haussmann precedent that you would see in Paris and say, how do you bring that to today? So it's trying to get the best of both worlds. You don't want to build a fashionable building. You want to build a building that will stand the test of time. You have a responsibility. Fashion comes and goes. Buildings stay. So you don't want to make buildings that are transient in that way. You want to make buildings that are timeless. An objective beauty does exist. Beauty is not in the eye of the beholder. Beauty exists independent of who's looking at it. The Bedford project is beautiful because the architecture is beautiful, and it's a commonly understood standard of beauty.
I started the career of being a designer almost naively, not even knowing the immensity of possibility. I'm Paolo Ferrari, and I'm the principal of Studio Paolo Ferrari. The world of building things that we have to inhabit, we're after this quality of awe or the sublime. It's that undescribable quality that kind of strikes you, and this is what we're after. I tell this to my team all the time. When we're designing, if there's something that we're not sure about, then it's wrong. It's not something you can pinpoint, but when it's good, you know it. The more technology is embedded in our lives, the more magic there is to craft and the presence of the human hand, because it's something that we're losing. Things that are imperfect, to me, this is actually the things that are going to be most coveted. The Bedford, to me, it speaks as much to this moment in time as it does to the past, and so there's this kind of wonderful balance. There's a timelessness to it. At its core, the design is timeless, it's elegant, but ultimately it is about creating this refuge from the city where you're connected to all of this excitement, but ultimately when you're returning home, it's very serene and beautiful and peaceful, and this is really what we want to express. It really is about leaning into our experience, designing for the world of hospitality, creating an incredible residential experience that is very considered, very thoughtful. It's a really lovely project.